This is a Kyu5 Code Wars kata called Bird Mountain. Our task is simple. A bird flying high above a mountain range is able to estimate the height of the highest peak. Can you? So if we encounter a mountain range like this, then we should be able to decode it like this. Here all peaks reachable by a space are assigned a 1, and every other peak gets the number of the lowest neighboring peak plus 1. This kata needs a more sophisticated approach than the usual ones, but still, pause the video here if you want to think about the kata for a second. To solve this kata, let us first start by introducing some abstracted methods. Let us define a trait called mountain, which implements the following methods. IsPeak, which tells us whether an index in our mountain is a peak. FindAllSpaces, which finds all indexes of spaces in our mountain. And OutermostPeaks, which will return peaks that are at the edge of our array and are not necessarily reachable by spaces. Last but not least, let's define an additional method called neighbors, which returns all neighboring indices that are not in the excluded set. Now let's find all spaces that are in our mountain, as these will be our starting points. We will add them as already visited to make sure we do not check them twice. Now we save the current height we are looking for, which is 1, as we are exploring from the spaces. We add already the outermost peaks, as they are at the edge of our array and must therefore be 1. Now let's iterate over our spaces. Here we extend our peaks of level 1 by all the neighbors of our spaces that are a peak. Then we extend our visited set by the elements of our current level. We set the spaces set to the elements of our current level and increase our current level and make a new set for that level. Now we have a new set when we are looking for the neighbors of level 2, or more general, for all neighbors of the next higher level. To do that, let's wrap this logic into a loop. And if our peaks of the current level are empty, then we are done and break the loop. When we broke out of the loop, we can simply return our current level -1. As the level had no elements, the previous level was the highest level and is thus the searched for return value. And this is how you can do it in Rust. Let me know in the comments if you are interested in a more detailed breakdown showing all the emitted code from this video, or a specific kata for my next video.